Mr. Marshall, always great having you on the Perfectly Placed shows. Thank you very much for your time. We're going to chat about your runners on Sunday at Hollywoodbets Kenilworth. You start in race number 2. You got Cumbra Vieja, number 8. It's over 1,200 meters. Aussie Noach gets the ride for you. Just had the 2 runs. I see his last start behind 8 on 18 was quite an eye-catcher. You must be happy with him at the moment.
Yeah, I am, Brandon. He's doing very well at home. I just feel that he's possibly looking for a bit further, but I thought another 1,200 meter race would be the right way to go, just to shaft him up and get him ready for a 1,400 or a 1,600. But he's doing well at home.
Then we go to race number 3. You got the 2 runners. We'll start with number 5, Western World. Ashton Aries rides. He ran 5th on debut, beaten 6 lengths. That was against winners, and he now steps up in trip.
Yeah, he's a very, very nice horse, and I've got huge hopes for him in the summer season at the end of the year. I think he'll run a very, very good race. I was ecstatic with his performance in his debut run, and he's come on a lot, so we're holding thumbs.
You backed up with number 11, Happy Days. Pumin Jorka gets the ride. Just had the 2 runs. His last start he ran 4th behind the stable companion, All About 6.
Yeah, he's a lovely horse, Brendan, but he is definitely looking for further, 1,600 and even further. So, and drawn 11 is not in his favour because he's quite a very green horse. I expect to see him running on, and we'll look for something further for him.
Race number 4, you got quite a few runners. Let's start with number 2, Gnarly. It's over 1,400 meters. Oswald Noach rides for you. He was gelded back on the 8th of April. Just had the 2 runs, and his last start he was beaten 8th. Has the gelding helped him?
It has helped him, Brendan, but I've thrown him in the deep end here because the race was in danger, and we don't want to lose races in the winter in Cape Town, so I left him in to keep up the numbers. It'll be too strong for him.
Number 3 is World of Pleasure. Pumim Jorka rides 58 kilograms. He ran a great 4th last start behind Capone Lesedi, and I know you rate him quite highly.
Yeah, that was a very, very good run. I thought he was a touch unlucky in the race, but it was a good performance from him against older horses. So in this sort of field, I think he's got a chance.
The last of your runners in race 4 is number 7, All Out for 6. Ashton Aries rides. He won a great race last time, Mr. Marshall.
Yeah, he did. He won a very good race. There's not much between him and World of Pleasure. But, these 2 olds have got to get on now and start taking each other on, and let's see what happens. But I expect him to run well.
Then we move to race number 5. You've got Water Dragon number 6. It's over a mile. Ashton Aries gets the ride for you. He drops back in trip from 1,800 meters. He had hard luck stories last time.
Yeah, things just didn't pan out for him, so I think you can put a line through that run. His work at home has been very, very good, and I'm pretty confident on Sunday.
Then we go to race number 7. It's a lovely race, this. It's the winter sprint over 1,200. You got number 1, Captain Fontaine. He's got a 109 rating. Is he somewhat trying to find himself again? Yeah,
we're sort of punching in the dark at the moment, We don't know what distance is best for him. He has shown previously that 1,400 and even 1,600 he's capable of doing, but he hasn't shown that kind of form here in Cape Town. So I ran him in at 1,200 the other day, and things didn't pan out. He was drawn 1 as he is on Sunday. But we wanted to have him tucked in, but he got a flyer at the gates, and so our plans went awry. But hopefully on Sunday, Pumi can tuck him in, and let's see him run on and show some of his form.
You backed up with number 6, Questioning. You've made no secret that he's a very smart horse. He won a good race last time.
Yeah, he did. I was a little worried about the 1,100, but he put that to bed, and he won a good race. So I think Sunday he's in with a big chance, and a little bit of rain won't do him any harm. He's done well at home, so with 61.5, it might be a touch difficult for him with that bottom weight. Who's a useful horse as well, but I expect him to run very, very well.
Then you're very strong in race number 8, the Somerset 1,200, the listed event. Let's start with number 6, Talk to the Master. Ashton Aries gets the ride. He's a very smart colt. He won a good race last time.
Yeah, he is a smart colt. I think he's also looking to possibly step up a little bit in distance, but there's not much around in the program, so we had to give him another run before the Langeman. So I think this is the right race to do that, and I expect him to run well.
Stable companion, number 8, Lion Rampart. Richard Faree gets the ride. He ran 2nd in his last start behind that horse One Stripe, who you know very well. There's not much in it between these 2 horses. Yeah,
no, that was a cracking run from him, and it's just a pity that One Stripe's around for him, and he's sort of bumped him a couple of times, but his work at home has been terrific, and I think this is the right race for him. And with Richard on him, I think he's going to take a bit of beating.
Then we go to race number 9, the last of your runners. You've got 2 horses in this race, Mr. Marshall. Let's start with number 4, Dumbledore. He's also done nothing wrong, and those Silks of Rakesh Sugalim are doing very well at the moment.
Yeah, they are, Ben. He's had a terrific run, and his race the other day was a very, very good run. He came from a long way back with Richard and ran a very good race. I think hopefully Richard can have him a little bit closer this time, and I'm sure that he'll be competitive.
You backed up with number 9, Silver Crown. He's also done nothing wrong. Last 2 runs have been excellent.
Yeah, they've been very, very good, and it's just a pity that these horses have got to clash, but the races are few and far between, so we've got to take our chances, and it's always nice to have 2 strings to your bow, but it's just unfortunate that they've got to bump each other, but both horses are very, very well, and I expect them to run big races.
Mr. Marshall, punters want to know out there, if you had to single out a horse that you're expecting to go very close to winning on Sunday?
I think Western World.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your time.
Pleasure.